Video kind of looked like it was outside of his knee. It looked like he was grabbing his knee. Has any type of knee injuries for sure been ruled out?
I haven't talked to our training staff. When he came off the floor, he said it was a bad thigh, muscle bruise, like he just got kneed in the thigh, but it was close to the knee. But I have no reason to believe it's anything to do with the joint contusion, from what I understand.
Both Rick and Draymond told me.
Gotcha. What can you say about Andrew's night?
Andrew was just fantastic. The aggression from the beginning of the game. Loved his energy. Obviously, he was pretty excited to play against his old team, and we needed everything he brought us tonight. The scoring, the running the floor, getting to the foul line, knocking down threes. I thought he was tremendous. And then I thought Kevon Looney was just amazing. I mean, that's one of the toughest matchups in the league with Towns. Towns is a great player. And, for Loon to go out there and battle him and get 17 rebounds and play, 29 minutes, that's a pretty heavy load for Loon. But it's where he is now. That's the great thing. He's healthy again. And it's so great to see, because he's one of those guys you just root for, the way he works, the way he just puts his head down and gets the job done day after day after day. So those two guys really stood out, but I was really proud of the whole group for sticking with it in a strange game that had no flow and no rhythm. We had to kind of gut it out.
Did you know Wiggins still had that type of bounce?
I'm sorry?
Did you know Wiggins still had that type of bounce?
Man, that last one, the putback, I need to see the replay. He was so high. And the one in the first half, too, on the baseline was just fantastic.
From our perspective, obviously, outside looking in, it's like, against Minnesota, and he shows that type of juice. I mean, do you think that had anything to do with it? Who was in the building tonight?
I think it's always inspiring to play, against your old team. But I think also Wiggs is now in shape. Like he started camp with a knee issue. We had him on a minutes restriction the first 4 or 5 games. It didn't look like he was in rhythm, and I don't think I did a great job, frankly, of putting him in positions to score and to attack. And so I thought we did a better job tonight of getting him into a position to do that, but it was all him, obviously, attacking and getting to the paint and really being aggressive. And it's it's on us and on him to continue that kind of aggressiveness and pace that he played with.
At shoot-around, it looked like you were just checking in with Wiggins, kind of one-on-one at the end. Did he need a little pep talk or anything, or did you ask him to be more assertive? Where do you think this came from?
No, I mean, Andrew's been in this league for 8-9 years. He's obviously got it in him, and I talk with all of our guys all the time, just checking in, and we're constantly trying to make sure everybody is feeling comfortable and confident in their roles. And like I said, I don't think I did a great job over the first few weeks of getting him in a comfortable spot. So hopefully this is the start of a really good stretch for him.
Steve, it's a 4th straight game with 120 points. I don't think you've scored below 100 all season. How would you evaluate the offense through 11 games?
Well, for the most part, our offense has been really good. I thought tonight we were a little clunky. We got a lot of free throws to get to the 120. It didn't feel like the beautiful game. It was more just grind it out because of just the stop and start nature of the game. We just couldn't get into a rhythm, but just felt good to hang on to the win. We had the 20-point lead, and then you could just feel it. You could feel the momentum changing. And I was really proud of our guys, when they cut it to 4 or 5 points. Seemed like we executed each time down the floor and kept them at bay.
Steve, how important was Andre during that stretch where, just trying to stabilize things?
That's what Andre does. I mean, he's, plus 19, didn't score a point, plus 19. That's Andre, 8 assists and countless great